Hello guys and welcome to my next 3ds Max tutorial. Today I will introduce you to this 3ds Max, how it's work. For example, I will just show you how to move, how to rotate, how to rescale object, and I will show you some modifiers. So let's start. As you can see, you have here 4 panels. You have perspective view, front view, top view, left view. So you can change these views. You can change sides. You can go over, for example, this front and just right click. Sorry, you must you must first select him, then right click. So with left I selected. So this yellow highlighting its selection. Then right click. As you can see, you have some you have this panel, so you can choose which side you want to see in this view: perspective or orthogonic, top, bottom, front, back, left and right. Also you have shortcuts for that. As you can see here, this letters, it's for this letters, it's shortcuts. So I will use perspective for now to show you. You have, for example, this cube. You can choose side of view. So just click blue highlight and now it's rotating. On this right side you have some panels. So it's create panel, modifier, hierarchy, motion, display, utilities. So to do not complicate too much, for example, in this automatic manually selecting geometry, you have some other stuff. You have shapes, lights, cameras, helpers, but this is not important for now. We're talking now about some basic objects and example to understand. So you have this box, sphere, cylinder, torus. So I will use the one of these objects and create. Okay, for example, I will use this box. And as you can see, you can actually use which view is better for you. You can create like this from perspective, but maybe it's better use top. So what do you need to do? So I'm selected box, I'm selected view. So this is the center as this. So I'm hold left click and drag to the right side, just all time holding. Then I left click and up with my mouse. So I'm selecting his heights. So I create a cube. For so this is basic cube. Other stuff, okay, it's hard to, maybe I start wrong. How to move camera in the perspective view. I'm using holding Alt key all the time and holding scroll key, and I'm moving in direction, actually in free direction. So it's not a locked direction. How I zoom, or better say focus this, only this view, I'm holding Alt and press W. So this is shortcuts. For shortcuts, please check my video, it's down in description. There I make video with shortcuts with comments in video, so I'm not talking there. So now I'm focusing on this perspective view, and again I'm holding Alt and click scroll button and holding also scroll button, so holding that two buttons and moving my mouse. As you can see now, we have for, okay, let's call it, it's blind, in blind cube, because I see this side, but I can't recognize this side. Where is the edge? You can't recognize this. So for this we have, you can go here. So now it's mode highlighted. You can choose hidden line. You can choose wireframe. You can choose flat, but use spotlight and press F4 plus highlights. So also you have shortcuts for another wireframe, and from F1 to F12 it's every shortcut. So maybe if you want to learn this program and be productive, so better start from beginning with shortcuts. So if you learn in start with shortcuts, it's much better and much easier to work, and much interesting. Okay, we have this cube. So now I wanna change form of this cube. So I wanna modeling something. I wanna add one level, maybe from side. So how I can do that? So we have this cube. If you want modeling this, you need to first make sure you have select him, so it's selected, and go to modify panel. So as you see now it's selected box. Here is here his color. You can change it. Just click and choose which color you want. Okay, maybe for example I will use one for what is the better. Okay, maybe this gray. Also you can now transform to make his length, width and height. For example 100 by 150 by 90. So also you can add segments. As you can see, you can length segments, wide segments. So now we have something like 4 cubes and high segments. So that means it will be here. So now I will leave it basic to show you how to create. So you can create from this, and you can create from modifier. You can open modifier from modifier list. So that is the one of ways. You can open modifier from right click. So that's for me it's some like a shortcut. So just you can just use modifier and press EK, and you have edit poly, edit patch, mesh. So this is the modifiers. You have full list of modifiers. So for now we wanted to edit polygons. So how to do that? So I can use just edit poly, and I can start now modeling. And I will delete this, and I can press right click. So on selected object, sorry, go to convert to. As you can see, I was already used it before, so it's highlighted with white color. It's convert editable poly. So you have always you have also here some modifiers. Okay, now before I'm starting with modeling, I forgot something to show you guys. I'm talking too much and concentrating, and I forgot the most important thing. For movement, you have this panel here. It's select, move, rotate, select uniform. So I'm using shortcuts. Don't be how to say, it's not complicated. So I'm using sorry, I forgot how it's called, that word, but I will tell you. I'm using W for the movement, E key for the rotation, and R key for rescale. Yeah, don't be confused, sorry. So the most important thing in this, I forget that. So movement, you can move it up, down, left, right. So highlighted side, it's with yellow. Also you can move it, as you can see, left and up, and left and to me. So I can't go up, I'm just go front, back, forward, backward, left to right. Or if it's selected this cube, this little cube, if you take it, so it's not selected, as you can see, this highlighted, it's not highlighted, just like this or just like this. I can just click all over the object and move it, so I don't need to hold this cube. You can use like this, and you can all over it. So if you want just in this one position to go, so I want to, for example, you can see here X, Y, and Z positions. So here is some arrows. You just right click here, right click here, and right click here, and it will be in the center. So set it to the center. So for example, I won't leave the center, I just want to go up. So I can hold this, but if you can see, I right now deform my idea, so it's not straight right. So I wanna hold this X position and all positions, so just move this Z position to up. Okay, next one, it's E key, or you just click on it. So this tree here is for movement. As you can see, this is for the rotation. So you have here green, red, and blue one. It's now highlighted with yellow. So it's same as this here. Actually, that is positions X, Y, and Z. So you can rotate it. So for example, you see I here use two sides. So if I want to rotate it, also if you want to move it, you must hold left click and move your mouse. That's mean for every movement, rotate and rescale modifier, it's same. So I wanna rotate it to, for example, this side. I'm holding left click and move my mouse. I can move it as actually, sorry, I can rotate it like movement, so in multi-side. So what do you need to do? You need just select all between these sides, these lines, and look at that. I'm rotating in multi-sides. And rescale position is selection. It's amazing. It's a lot helping when you modeling something and you want to rescale. So I want to make, for example, one little box. Actually, in this side, I wanna make one more box. So it's a little. So for example, it's a bit smaller from this side. I will show you how it's work. So when I'm clicking on this middle triangle, it will create, as you can see, it will rise box. If I'm click on this highlighted, it's Z and axis, it again will rising, but as you can see now, looks like we have something. Now it's much different. It's same for this one and same for this one. Okay. Now I will jump to direct to modeling. So we have here selections. I will use vertex. That means you can move every edge separately. Oh, sorry, I forget something. Separately, so to give them some custom position that you will use a lot in modeling. So that's mean. And for that is the vertex. What is the next one? Next one is edge. With edge, when you selecting edge, you actually selecting one side, whole side. Actually, you're not selecting whole this side. I mean, just upper side from this side. And same, you can move it which side you want. You can rotate it. You can rescale it. So, okay, next one, it's border. It's similar like this, but in this one you need to have some, for example, full object where you can select. I mean, for full, you need to have, for example, hole on this object. So when I select cap, so you go to this one and see I have this triangle, I select, it's now selected, so it's whole selection. Okay, how to modeling? For example, I wanna create, I wanna close this hole. I don't want this hole. So for create custom object, hold shift, and you see now I'm in select uniform scale. So I will now closing this object. So I can create this box, as you can see. So with holding shift, holding left click, but I now will not hold shift because I already create. If I will hold shift, I will make a new one, as you can see. So just hold left click now when you create this and rescale. You can do this with another modifiers. So now I wanna go up, I will hold shift again, hold left click, I'm going up. I wanna again close, again I'm jumping to select rotation, select scale uniform, and holding shift and dragging, I'm click. So don't forget, I'm not clicking here, I'm not clicking here, I'm clicking in all sides. That means that will close this hole. So if I click on this side, you see it will create another transform. Okay, now I wanna close this hole, but total. For that is edit panel in border selection, call it cup. That means you have closed your hole. Okay, I can do this same with I can do this again with another modifier. It will look same. So I will jump to this polygon. Polygon means you clicking on these parts you see. So when I click on this, I will work with whole of this, not just a part. So I will, for example, jump to this, and no, I will not holding shift and holding shift and dragging, because I will create a new instance, but I don't need that. I will use, because I'm now in a polygon, I will use extrude, like as I extrude with mouse. So I will use 40 for example. Okay, press OK. And now I will again make smaller box in this box. How to do? So you can't know this, you can use that, but this is a new object, so I don't want that. I will use inset. So you have edit panel in every of these selections. It's similar. If you learn to work with one, second one will be much easier, and you use your imagination, and it's nothing hard to do. Next one, I will use inset and making 5, for example, 5, and as you see, it's same. Bevel, it's similar to extrude, but he have outline, one more parameter, it's outline, so I will use 20 for example. And this outline means that you can go out, like we do with this select uniform scale, so it's similar, and you can go inside, and when you finish, press OK. Okay. Now, how to select? I will back to edge. For example, you have some selections how to select it. I will just show you. It's same for all ring. It's mean selecting from down to up or up to down from this side. Loopings mean selecting all around. So if you click, for example, so I'm select this line, this edge, and I click ring. So I'm selected, as you can see, just one side. So I want now to select all around. I will click a loop. So we now can do something. We can add one more segment, clicking. I'm using shortcuts, but you also have this in this panel. So for add more segments, you need to use connect edges. So as you can see, I'm now creating one more from every side. Okay, it's not selected there, but no problem. You can add more segments, as you can see. And last one, what I forgot, it's element. Elements mean you selection all. So that's called the element, because selecting whole element. You can just hold like this, select this, and how to transform, for example, I wanna, for example, select this one and this one. So how I do that? Actually, this is our looping shortcuts. So holding, actually click left click twice. So left click twice. If I left click twice here, and I wanna one more. So if I want one more, if I want one more, when I trying to click, so this disappear. So how to keep this one? By holding control in Windows. It's by Windows, it's control button and select. So now it's selected too. To transfer to next of this selection, holding sorry, just second. Yes, holding Alt again, not Alt, it's Control, sorry, it's Control, holding Control, and we transfer our selection to next selection. So I hope I explained some modifiers, and it's not, I hope I was not too complicated. Maybe I'm talking a little bit fast. I hope it's not. If you have any questions, leave the comment below. If I'm missing something, feel free to ask me so in comments, and I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next 3ds Max tutorial.